Hundreds of years ago, this was all forest. This was all forest country, pine country. And over the past 100 years, it's been mismanaged. Today, we're taking control of the future, and we're planting much needed forest. So we're bringing the earth back.
Trees, Water, and People is based around taking care of communities, taking care of people, taking care of the planet in terms of taking care of their natural resources, because we believe that when local people are managing their natural resources, that they're going to be better protected than any other way.
With our reforestation project last year, we had 10,000 seedlings going aground. With that, 95% success rate. So we're really happy about that. And this year, we're hoping the same.
We work with many people, but mostly indigenous people within Central America. We're in Honduras, in Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua. Here in the United States, we've worked with over 40 tribes. We have a base of operations here at Pine Ridge, where we co-manage the Red Cloud Renewable Energy Center with Henry Red Cloud. Key with everything is to make sure we keep these things wet all the time. You got to understand that a tree is mighty, a tree is powerful, a tree will stand up against the elements, but these are babies. Babies are not like that, so babies have to be cared for.
Partnerships are very important and very key. Through our efforts, we were able to educate over 500, tribal members on tree planting, as well as, renewable energy.
We're here today on the Rosebud Reservation planting trees. There's a 380,000 tree contract that the tribe has with the BIA, and we'll be planting here probably for the next 6 or 8 years. All right, good, let's do it.
You look around today, look at all this. It's, terrible. A fire just burnt out a lot of trees, a lot of, timber that was needed for quality of life for not only humans, but everything that revolves in the world here today.
It's important to plant trees. It's important to plant trees for many reasons. Certainly from the tribe's level, they have an active forestry department, an active logging department. But trees serve many other purposes. Obviously, they serve wildlife. They create habitat for wildlife. They protect the watershed in terms of holding the soil in place. They're good for the air. Obviously, they produce oxygen and take out carbon dioxide, which makes them also good for climate change. Not only, of course, do you end up with the trees, but you end up with the jobs, and giving people a skill, putting something back into the reservation.
All reservations and all tribes should, take care of their land best way they can, even especially if it's burnt down like this. And replanting and regrowing, it's like, something's been taken away from us, and we're giving it back life.
Oh, we're doing a wonderful thing. I think it's so wonderful because we're giving some oxygen back to this earth, that it really needs. It really superly needs this, because look at all these burnt trees. They had a burnout here, and all these trees is just replacing them.
It takes like about 2 years to bring it all together, and I'm really happy that we're able to partner up with some of the tribal entities here, as well as the Bureau of Indian Affairs step forward and being part of the reforestation projects that we're doing here at the grassroots level.
It looks wide, plant an extra tree. Better to have an extra tree than missing one. Every sovereign nation has the responsibility to take care of their land and protect their natural resources. Perhaps even more important is getting people engaged in that process. So it's not just somebody coming in from the outside and planting some trees, but it's having your youth out there, seeing that they're being responsible, that not only are they getting a job, but this job is resulting in a long-term benefit for the tribe and for the people and their grandchildren.
Today we're in Porcupine here. There's 9 districts with 27 sub-communities here. So this is one of the districts, they call it Pahi Sinte, Porcupine's Tail. Last year we had, 10,000 planted here by a crew. And then this year it's 17,000. Next year's 20,000. So every year we're on a ramp up, and we're doing what our ancestors did way back, defending the earth, you know, doing what we can as, you know, 21st century warriors, doing our warrior deeds. And it's the best thing to do is put a tree out, you know.
A tree is one of the most sacred things that we gather around in the summer, and so to be able to give back, you know, a tree or 1,000 trees or 10,000 trees is a momentous thing for the healing of our land and being able to give back.
People get it. When we get out there planting trees, they understand that we are a bridge of between the generations, between the ancestors who were once here and lived across this country and the future, you know, generations who will benefit from these trees. And we're in fact that bridge that is bringing back the land to a place of sustainability.
A lot of it's just us teaching our kids, you know, showing them that there's a better way in life than some of the stuff they do out there now.
Today, each seedling that went in the ground, 17,000, it cost $1.50 to put in the ground. Labor costs pay for the tree, so it makes the most economic sense to combat climate change.
As human beings, we're everywhere, and we've had an impact for a long time, and we haven't always thought often enough about what impact we're having, and over time that impact grows and grows and grows. So we recognize that we have not just a role as part of nature, but we have an important role at restoring nature, at bringing back the things that have been destroyed over the last several hundred years.
Lechel nawaji, inamo koche nawichijina. I stand here, and Mother Earth, I defend her and protect her. Ompetukile wakan, this day is very sacred. And so I come with a compassion heart, bringing this forward. We chon chageon hecha money okte. The future generations will be walking amongst that.
When you're thinking about your natural resources, look us up on the web, www.treeswaterpeople.org. We can make a better world.